I'm coming off one of the most important episodes of the show. We'll explain more later. And the Climactic Queen's now in English, so let's just get on with Miraculous. Reddit top post of the week. I miss him already, it just isn't the same. No. Just no. Adrian Agresby like, Kagami, is that you? Yes, it is. I'm just akumatized. Felix, is that you? Yes, I'm here to snap everyone out of existence. I've never seen this person before. Who could this person be? Hello, I am Marnino, and I am here to, be a waiter. Yeah. Homily supremacy, yep. Go on. Alright. Lila Rossi. Nah. Cerise Bianca. Yeah. I can't do the short, bro. I completely lost track of what I was saying. Well, I didn't, but I'm just not gonna get into it. How did you manipulate 3 women into being your mother? I did it off screen. How did you find that Gabriel is Hawkmon? I found it off screen. I will go into depth of why I think that's not true. How did you hack the Tsurugi system? I did it off screen. How did you find the butterfly Miraculous? I found it off screen. Now for the second one. I believe that it's been implied since Oni-chan that Lila knew that Gabriel was Hawkmoth, Shadowmoth / Monarch. She was only told off screen. But I think it has been implied since Oni-chan because of her getting that phone call from Gabriel and them meeting up at his house. Therefore, I'm right, everyone else is wrong. You people are stupid. No, I'm joking. About the last part. Everything else, though, I truly believe. How did this happen? I don't know. Anyone else annoyed about this? Don't disrespect Shadybug in front of me. Don't disrespect Ladybug 2.0 in front of me. Don't disrespect a Ladyfly in front of me. What do you mean you're annoyed about the I'm actually annoyed about the Paraspecial, meaning that Marina and Adrian just casually made Shadybug and Colonor good people, but that isn't making sense. They disrupted an entire universe. If it happened in their timeline, okay, I get it, but it happened in a parallel universe, which means it shouldn't have happened, basically. Their universe was meant to have them as evil people. Not everything had to have a happy ending. And it is going to the point it annoys me. It would be like Hawkmoth / Gabriel. Rip, God bless his son. You're lucky. You are lucky I'm interested. Otherwise, I would have clicked off just for that. Going to a universe and coming back a good person. Like what? It was not supposed to be canon. None of it will. Not to mention the Supreme. God knows what they are going to do when they find out their minion Shadybug and Claw Noir were changed to a hero by a universal counterpart. Means they were supposed to be evil. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's a rule or that it's some sort of comic balance that needs to be maintained. And also, you're looking too deep into things, so shut up. A moment of silence for Luca. See, I've already looked at this, I will admit, but the difference between Ollie and Luca knows both identities. You get what I was about to say. Therefore, Luca is valid, Alia is not. Get wrecked, dab on your dad. Anyway, Kagami loves her boyfriend Felix very much. I was Chloe's minion and helped her bully my classmates. Unforgivable. I betrayed the superhero of Paris and snapped her out of existence. All is forgiven, my love. Okay, the difference between the two, Chloe was far worse than Sabrina helped her without apologizing for so many years. And that's all Felix did. He didn't make any racist comments. He didn't make Marinette almost die. We're good. Well, technically he did make Marinette almost die, but you get what I mean. They're handling having 19 holders amazingly this season. For real, though! Like, especially with episode 7, oh my goodness, they're handling the season so well. Whoever they hired as the script writers and the storytellers, or whatever, whoever makes the story, whoever they hired to come up with all of this, either it was Gabriel's witch that changed it for the better, or whoever they hired put them in charge of every single season going forward. And then Christina, Bryce, just keep being Adrianette. Just keep being the couple you are. Amen. Anyway, Marinette caused 3 akumatizations in the first 4 episodes. Oh my goodness, wait, no way. Yeah, she caused, no, sorta. She sorta caused that one. She caused sublimes, yeah. Or, not sublimes. Her mothers. And then Daddy Cop. She caused Daddy Cop. That's 3 out of the 4 episodes we got in February. Or January/February. She caused 3/4. And you're telling me Marinette's not a villain? I'm sorry, but wait till the season finale when Marinette gets exposed. She will be the quote-unquote villain. Why is Cat Noir so much better than Nate? Okay. Am I the only one who thought Shadybug was a hypocrite when she called Chloe awful? Nah, yeah, you were the only one. Although apparently 312 people... Well, I'm about to make 311. Ha. Character in a nutshell. Gabriel and Ladybug. After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night? Next month. Alright, I think that's the end of this Reddit video. I hope you guys enjoyed. No, I'm joking. If Kwamis can't fall in love, explain that. Okay, Kwamis can't fall in love with other Kwamis. You gotta get it straight. They can't fall in love with other Kwamis. They can fall in love with food. Just like how Tiki fell in love with the Galettes in, Dearest Family. Yeah, Dearest Family. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Bye-bye, Ultra Kuma. Or H. Oh, I didn't realize that was a feather. No, oh my goodness, if that actually happens in the show, my heart is breaking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I hope that does not happen. If that happens, Marinette will be disappointed. The fandom will be disappointed. We will be disappointed. We're more important than stupid characters. They're not stupid, by the way. I just said that for the dramaticness. This has always left me wondering. Choosing Miss Hound for fighting Risk and Strike Back and have an alternative season 5. Choosing formidable for fighting Risk and Strike Back, losing the 15 Miraculous and have the canon season 5. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Ladybug was affected by Risk, and so was Sabrina. Ladybug picked Felix because he wasn't, but I do imagine Felix would have stayed around in Paris for longer if she instead picked Miss Hound. Part of me wants to write a what if about this. Yeah, alright, yeah. Go ahead and write a what if. Just post it on the Reddit so I can react to it next week. If Ladybug were to trust you with a Miraculous, that was so confusing, my brain cells just went down. Do you think she would give to you? Me personally, I would probably... That's the monkey. Me personally, I think I would either get the Be Miraculous. Hold on. Sorry, anyway. I know that was a bunch of silence, but you had time to think about the question presented to you. So let me know down below in the comments what you think the Miraculous you would get is. As for me, either this one or the B. I don't really know. None of them suit my personality. So is no one gonna talk about this? Grave, I guess that means emergency or big news. Thomas Astruck talks about the relationship between Felix Fathom and Luca Coufain. You're going to be quite surprised by this. Uh-oh. I am so in love with the new design. Same, man. Especially this, like Alex is there. She shows up just every episode just to pose for this. Vesperia, go Girly Pop, go Rena Rouge. Just yes. Anyway, after this episode, I have zero respect for old animation supporters. Yep, spoilers. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, for the animation, I do care. I obviously prefer the new animation, but, like, I don't care what other people choose, what I meant. Okay, if this is what I think it is, then we are in for a ride. Oh, gee, the final scene. Diamond, it's Gabriel. The machine is a to mow 100%. Natalie is part of the agriculture family. Question mark, question mark. They want the miraculous. Yeah, what are your theories? Best episode so far, for real. No, I was shocked. And Lizzie, miraculously Lizzie, was shocked. Let me pull it up on my phone and play it for you right now. Because, oh my goodness. Lizzie's reaction. Just, oh my goodness. Lizzie's reaction just did it for me. Like, holy crap. Anyway, yeah. Let me rewind a bit. This is sped up, by the way. And then listen. Yeah. Her father, Natalie's father, is not only still alive, which means I guess technically Adrian has more grandparents, because technically Natalie owns Adrian. That did not sound right whatsoever. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick with it. But Natalie's father wants the miraculous! You're telling me Natalie's father wants the miraculous? Like, what is this? Why isn't this episode 1? Or even 2? Like I was originally so mad that it was being aired out of order. But now I am so glad we are getting all of this out of the way first. That way, we get to just process all of this, come up with theories, and then the quote-unquote filler episodes, which I don't think there will be any filler episodes this season with the way it's going. Just, oh my goodness. Season 6, best season, hands down. Holy crap. This episode was insane. Oh my goodness, I didn't even mention the letter. The letter that Gabriel wrote to Adrian not only means that he was a father, but also that Adrian Cat Noir is the successor to the Diamond. Natalie, who knows who Ladybug is after the Miraculouses. Goodness gracious alive, they are cooking indeed. Just like how Jesus has risen, the Miraculous writers are cooking indeed. Woo! And I've seen some theories on Twitter about how potentially Lila and Ladybug and Cat Noir and the Miraculous, aka the superheroes, will team up and take down the Perfect World Project, or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called, Perfect World Project. In the season finale. Which, okay, well this, I hate it, because I just hate Chloe, but oh my goodness, it's like, we need this in English. Like, we need this in English. Like, I don't care what anyone says. We need confirmation if that's the actual translation. Because if Sabrina, Natalie's voice actor is named Sabrina, if Sabrina is not, if Sabrina does not say yes, father, at the end of the English version of episode 7, I'm going to cry. Because that was a very big revelation. And if it just turns out to be wrong, I am going to cry. Anyway, is the season very focused on misinformation? Is it just this guy? Or is it focused on misinformation? I mean, so far all I've been getting is that, is cooked content. When I say cooked, I mean good content. That's all I've seen. As for this, I don't care. They are the same person. Checks out. Can we talk about the world for a minute? Okay, so the world of Miraculous is hollow, right? We're all in agreement that it feels empty and paper thin. Like there's something that doesn't make any sense building-wise. Like there's no civilians outside. Why do superheroes even exist, like, at all? Why don't the Guardians have some kind of useful magic ability to restrain Miraculous holders? If they give a Miraculous to a holder and then they turn evil and straight up tries to delete them from the lobby, can they even do anything? Why do superheroes exist if being a hero without a Miraculous is dangerous? Why couldn't the Night Owl been a hero like the Batman lady? Who's the Batman lady? Oh, is Batman lady referring to season 5? The Night Owl and I assume Batman lady are the same person. Batwoman. Where the villains? No, I'm dead crap. If there is no evil Gabriel, where on earth would legit villains be in the world or in Paris? Are they just devoted of any bad guys? It doesn't make sense. Now it's a show, so I think they're looking too far into things. Just saying. I was literally thinking the other night, or am I just overthinking much? How did Lila get the butterfly Miraculous if it was in toxic water? True. There was no water in the world that is more toxic than her. I think she should feel it. Yo! TBH, I think it's just normal water or dirty water. How do you have the queen bee on the... oh, wait, that's not important. When did they say the water was toxic? Toxic water. When was it toxic? For real. The water's toxic? Just normal water. Nothing toxic about that. Oh yeah, we got a Drula Rose kiss this episode. I'm telling you guys, this episode was just... Go to Miraculous.2 if you guys want to watch the episode. And then it will be on Disney like May 14th, I believe. So if you record all your episodes through Disney. But if you don't want to wait for it to be in English and non-Disney, Miraculous.2 is where you can access the episodes as soon as they come out in the first dub they come out in. So just, yeah. A lot of Miraculous rewrites are so boring. They repeat the same thing in their rewrites. They're so handled badly. Why aren't there rewrites that handle 19 holders properly? One where Chloe fails a redemption. One that doesn't try to remove the quirkiness of the show. A lot of rewrites even act like their rewrite is automatically better than the show. I'm sorry, but just because you redeemed Chloe doesn't mean your rewrite is better by a mile. I'm waiting for a rewrite that does what the show does, but better. I'm tired of the same rewrites over and over again. Removing Zoe is boring. Keeping the cast small is boring. Taking away Marina's personality is boring. Trying to make it edgy is boring. First of all, why are you people removing Zoe from your rewrites. Okay, so I totally get making there's reason for this is very different with a local night game for all important story at once. Some limited use I'm a human and what I gotta do to get through you. I'm superhuman, I say. Ricocheting off me, how to give an audience, anyway. The conversations these two have must be incredible. Miraculous reverse Rose and Angelica. What? I'm so confused. What is the miraculous reverse I'm assuming it's reversed genders or reversed roles. But like, just why is this a thing? Honestly, what Felix did was more impressive than Chloe, but no one talks about it for some reason. People talk all the time about how Chloe's the first person to reject an Akuma, which is impressive, not gonna lie, but Chloe did this after being akumatized multiple times in the past. While Felix, on the other hand, rejected an Akuma on his first time being exposed to an akumatization, while getting a death threat from his uncle, but no one talks about this for some reason. What's the best / most iconic / funniest moment in Miraculous? Mary, you know I'm Chat Noir. No, you're not. I am. Prove it then. Dear Buttercup, ever. Shut up. That better be how they reveal, though. Either that or just anything else. Just. Marinette, I'm Cat Noir. No, you're not. Dear Buttercup. Does anyone else hate how Faye's hero name is Lady Dragon when she has 7 other animals at her side? No, because she's not relevant enough. So Diamond is Gabriel. That's probably Audrey. Colt, isn't Colt dead? Then again, nothing makes sense. That is not... No, but that's Natalie's father, isn't it? Because Natalie's right there. The machinist to mow. That's probably Barbara. We'll get it in English. We'll get an explanation in English when we get to hear the actual voices. Just... I don't need to think about it right now. Anyone else notice the stalker? Wait, someone watched Ivan go into the bathroom? Let's be real, we all hate Lila, but none of us would want her to be on her target list for real, though. Which season would you like to see more episodes from? Let's see. Since Season 6 is the only one that has episodes yet to be released, I think I want to see more episodes from Season 6. I think what the question is actually trying to ask is what season would you like more episodes in that season's story, or whatever. However, the better formed question that is. You get what I'm trying to ask. But if it's just asking what season would you like more episodes from, just like no new episodes are created, I think I'll take Season 6. I'd probably choose Season 6 anyway, based on how Season 6 is going. Why does everyone think every character is Lila? Why does everyone think every character is Lila? Because every character is Lila. Marinette is Lila. Alia is Lila. Manon is Lila. Even Maya's lie. You get the point. They can never make me hate you. For real though, like, girly pop, just get in my pocket. We'll be fine. I actually kind of agree with Chloe. They should have included her more mission. Nope. You think a hero will ever wear the butterfly mirror when the series ends? Yeah. But before the series ends, no. But do I think will a hero ever wear the butterfly Miraculous? Yeah, when the series ends. Ladybug in Paris by me. Nice cosplay. Nice cosplay. Can we take a moment and appreciate these two as a couple and as characters? As characters, yes. As a couple, sure. Meet potential aggressed, aka potential man. I do this for my wife. No, Natalie, risked too much already. Ladybug and Cat Noir will soon be no more. Give me negative emotions, give me qualmies, fly my little Akuma and evilize them one day and soon, but never now. 0 qualmies, 0 wins, 125 losses. Giving instructions to akumatized victims. Akumatized Mr. Pigeon 72 times, yeah! Do you think Nero had any affection toward... Questions just get dumber and dumber. Everyone is dumb. Bum 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 bum. Wasted chance to call her Buttercup. She's our Buttercup. Okay. Doesn't matter if the ingredients are wrong. Just gonna move past it. You get what I mean. Just a funny fact that any GeoGuessr fan would get, given Luca's location and more dope behind him, it's clear he's parada bit of a da. But since he can see it and talk to Miraculous through his camera, that means he's using a phone front camera, and those usually mirror the image. So he must actually be on the other side of the bada, which is a restricted military beach with access limited to a select few. So there are two possibilities. Either Luca's phone doesn't mirror the image, or he's got connections in the Brazilian military. As much as the first one would be funny, I think that's the second one considering he trained with Suhan. I miss this diva. One day. We'll see her one. Not that I care, but just saying. We'll see adult Alex fully one day. And then Granny Bonnix will come get adult Alex. And... yeah. Anyway. Genuine question, why is there speculation of an Adrianette breakup going around? People are suspecting Adrianette will break up? I didn't know. But nah, seriously, to everyone suspecting it, you clearly have not watched season 6 yet. I'm posting on IG with all my pics of leaving there. Oh, go! Why did I say it like that? Miraculous analysis interlude. Debunking some Chloe defenses. So is this just her being... apologizes to Bustier was by extension as an apology to Marinette. Literally in what universe how it works, that's not how apologies work, my dear. When you do something wrong, you want to... Roxy is not a thing. Chloe has repeatedly shown that she does not care about Marinette's feelings in the situation, but Marinette defended her. That doesn't change the fact that Chloe did not care about apologizing, blah 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 blah. Chloe's actions were not sexual harassment because Adrian didn't back away. He never said no, so it's automatically not that bad. There's a lot of strong feelings about this. Speaking as someone who has gone through... Oh, I'm so sorry you've gone through that, by the way. Just saying. I'm so sorry you've had to go through that. I will swallow down my baggage for a moment and prevent myself from going off because of how much the point enrages me. That's not how it works. Adrian is clearly very uncomfortable in this moment, and if you're touching or trying to kiss someone who does not want it, it's harassment. Look at Adrian's face here. Does he look like he's okay with this? He's visibly not comfortable. End of discussion. End of story. Goodbye. The end. Yes. But anyway, yeah, first of all, I'm so sorry you've had to go through that. My condolences. No. My prayers with you that you hopefully will never have to go through that again. Even if you are an adult, I'm just my prayers are with you. But yeah, Chloe, if you see anyone defending Chloe, it's a Chloe stan, okay? Yeah, if anyone is defending Chloe, number one, they're on drugs. Number two, they're a Chloe stan. It's an either or. There's no both or in between. No, I'm saving this for when the English version comes out so we can dive deeper and analyze more. What was the incident for real, though? Adrian is indeed a senti. And just in case the clip we're about to watch does not prove it, I'm sorry. Just watch. I was about to say Climactic Queen, episode 7. I keep on saying episode 7 for a reason, by the way. The only words I know how to pronounce from the title is El Toro. I do not know the De Padre. You know what? That's what I'm going to call it from now on. El Toro de Padre. But just, if this does not confirm it for you, just watch El Toro de Padre. A, she smashes the rings. B, she doesn't. And people stay at Kumita, it's A. But Adrian does not die, thankfully. Theory about final messages yet to come. Oh goodness. Okay, what if Froggy / Papa Coin has more messages added by Gabriel, especially since they spotlighted at the end of the episode. The stuffed frog was in the same box which had the card from Gabriel. We know the card is somewhat recent with the Alliance branding, so he may have written it after he knew he was dying from being Cataclysm. The frog is already in his voice, so there is likely more to come from it. Gabriel addressed words from beyond the grave, and likely when he was at his worst. Yeah, that frog's definitely going to play an important part. Just saying, everything in Miraculous is intentional. Speaking of which, Lizzie pointed out in her reaction, miraculously Lizzie, the one I showed you her reaction to the end card scene earlier, Lizzie kept on mentioning how when Adrian finds out who everyone is, or finds out the truth, not who everyone is, Ivan will be there for him because they both have daddy issues. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what she said. She didn't say it like that, but I'm paraphrasing. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, and that just leads me to believe more and more that a Civil War arc is coming, especially since this season everything's intentional. I think everything has been intentional since the beginning, but at least for this season, everything's intentional. So this episode is not a filler episode. I'm telling you guys. You can come back and roast me if I'm wrong once all the episodes come out for season 6. But if I am ever right at one point or another, even if it leads into season 7 for the Civil War arc, if a Civil War happens between every Miraculous holder, you guys will be so humiliated. I'm calling it right here and right now. There will be a Miraculous Civil War arc. I don't care what anyone says. Unless season 6 proves me wrong, and maybe the first half of season 7. If it doesn't happen by the end of season 7, though, the Civil War arc is not happening. But if it does, I'm calling it right here. A Miraculous Civil War arc will happen. Anyway, I'll extract back a Miraculous. Oh yeah, yeah, I guess. It is good. It genuinely is good. Do you think there's a connection between these two? If there's not, then, as I said earlier in the video, Ladybug and her team will team up with Lila to take down this project. 12 concepts, yeah. Could probably make my whole own video on that, but for now I won't. Was Kagami planning to commit imperfection? Oh, suicide? Probably. I don't know. Nor do I care. But if Kagami did do it, that, you know what I mean. But if it did end up happening, then some of the Miraculous would be very sad.
So you really don't remember anything? You were totally going ballistic. It was so cool.
You were seriously out to crush me, dude.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself.
Once a monster, always a monster.
Oh,
wow.
Why am I a part of this fandom? If this is all it's gonna do to me, why am I a part of this fandom? Why do I watch Miraculous? Why do I do anything with my life? If this is all I do, why? Why? Just why? I don't know why I do this. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway. This episode gave me it gave us all chills. Okay? I'm still recovering. I don't care about Kim, okay? Just saying. I don't care about Kim whatsoever. What would happen if they worked together? You mean if Felix didn't get redeemed? Oh, Lila surely would have been the new Myura. And then Felix would have been the new Hawkmoth. Instead of vice versa. Anyway. What makes me mad about destruction? Okay. they have Ha-Moth tied up, ready to end him, and instead of grabbing as many Miraculous as possible, she just talks to him like, girl, you could have grabbed them all, or at least half for real, though. Like, and start with the Ox and Kalki. Start with Stomp and Kalki. That way, he can't make himself indestructible, nor can he teleport. And I think this is after they took away the Rabbit Miraculous, so he literally can't go anywhere. And at that point, it's just endgame for him. It's miraculous, and Season 6 made it worth it anyway. Zoe's the better sister. I don't care. Okay. Design and sell clothes. Them. You know what? It's probably not far-fetched, though. Lady Chaos. Yeah. It probably will be like that. Many people think that in Lady Chaos, she's spelling it wrong, or they are spelling it wrong, but whatever. Marinette gets acclimatized and Ollie will use the quantum atomic to save her. Really, Cat Noir, with the other heroes if needed, will defeat her. But then everyone will know who is Ladybug, even Chrysalis, except Cat Noir will use Miraculous Cat Noir to restore everything, destroying Lucky Charms. If Lady Chaos has the same powers as Ladybug, then the city would be full of Lucky Charms. And also destroy everyone's memories about who Ladybug is. The only thing is the earrings. If she doesn't reject the Akuma, the only way would be to destroy them. But the Akuma could still go into something else. What do you think about this theory? I will say this, if Lady Chaos is where Marinette / Ladybug does get akumatized, then your theories very plausible and possible. If Season 7 was a reference to Season 2. Okay, bro. I'm done. Okay, I'm okay. She thought she was onto something. Anyway, I'll end it on this. I hope you guys enjoyed that action-packed video. I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed that action-packed Reddit video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe. And with that, I will see you guys later. Oh my... I have my foot in my chair, so that's why I did that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Peace!